Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. What time is it? 3 o'clock a.m. So, uh, after previous episode that we had yesterday, Saturday's afternoon, uh, yeah, I ate dinner, brushed my teeth, and I went to bed. And then I woke up 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. I took a long nap. But, so why am I all dressed up like this? Uh, in this wonderful town, there is a bar that closes at 5 a.m., right? So, I went there to do a campaign. And it was very good. Why? Because I guess other people are like me. They take a long nap and they come to bar, right, to socialize. So there were a lot of people there, and I almost ran out of my campaign cards. Right, I handed out like several dozen campaign cards. Okay, so it was good. Yeah, yeah. So I showed you necktie, so now I can take it off, right? Because when I woke up 1 a.m., I was just sober and I was bored, so I kind of snuck out of this house. Well, I say that although I don't have any roommates, uh, yeah. So I snuck out and went to the bar. I bought orange juice, glass of orange juice, and it was so good. I love orange juice, and I drank water. That's it. I of course give them tips. Orange juice, $1, but I gave them $5 because I really appreciate. They were my friends, bartenders, bouncers. I own the bar's owner. Okay, very cool gentleman. All right, so mhm, it was good. I think I have a good chance of winning. Okay, because uh, I might be more well known than the incumbent in this district. Okay, because I my campaign, the way I do my campaign is kind of like strange and weird, and um, I go to bars, clubs, right, and also yeah, of course, political meetings. People who are interested in local politics, like state politics, they all know me, and they are the super voters, people who vote for local elections. I am just one of them. Okay, they all know me, and on top of that, population. So this district has about 40,000 people. Alaska as a state, about 700,000 people. Less than a million lives in Alaska. Okay, so it's a very small, closely knit community, and this district has 40,000 people. 40,000. Okay, and I'm quite well known. Why? Because in the winter, in the middle of winter, when it is not like negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit, yeah, if it's negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit, I still run, but I have my hat and scarf, coat, and I run outside. But when it's negative 10 degree Fahrenheit, then no hat, no scarf, I just run on the frozen lake. And when in the winter in Alaska, the lake froze, the thickness of ice is like 3 feet thick, at least. Alright, it's really get frozen. Okay, so So I run there, and I do push-ups with my bare hands on the frozen lake. Okay? So I do strange things like that, and at the end of the run, when I run back to the parking lot, then I'm hot. So I take my jacket off, shirt off, and run with my Hawaiian t-shirt in the winter. And people notice that, of course. Yeah, they know me, right? So most likely, yeah, I'm more well known than the incumbent that I'm running against. Okay, I'm very well known, so that's why I think I have very good chance of winning. So today's Sunday, so 9 days away. This Alaska State Senate uh, Republican primary. I think I have a very good chance of winning. Okay, so because I mean, how much money did I spend so far for the campaign? Uh, by the way, yeah, I gotta do some reporting tomorrow. Uh, 7 day report. It's not 7 day yet, but still I can file. How much money did I spend in Alaska State Senate campaign? Maybe $1,000, couple of $1,000, maybe $5,000 so far. They were my guess. But some of the money I spent in my campaign activity, I'm not going to report some of them. Why? Because it's the kind of money I would spend anyway, like going to a bar, karaoke bar, dance club. I spend money there, and it's part of my important campaign activity. But would I report that? I don't think so. Why? Even if I'm not running for office, I would go to karaoke bars and dance clubs anyway. Okay, so those things that I would spend money on anyway, yeah, there's no point of reporting it. I guess so. But the things I report, campaign expenditure, that's legally required, is the kind of money that I would not otherwise spend. Like my campaign card, right, is photo paper. That's quite pricey one. It's high quality photo paper. Okay. Yeah, and inkjet cartridge. Those are expensive ones. They are not cheap. Okay, so or I go to political potluck party, PPP, political potluck party. I buy berries and cherries, which are quite pricey. I buy a lot of them. Those things, yeah, I do report. Okay, yeah. Or ice cold water that I bring to like parks and events to hand out alongside with my campaign cards. They are not just water. No, they're refrigerated water, so they're expensive. Okay, yeah, those things I do report. Also, like my donation to Alaska Republican Party. All right, yeah, I do donate to Alaska Republican Party because if I win, they're gonna give me some money for to aid my campaign activity. So like give and take, right? Yeah, I report that. Okay, to campaign expenditure. Yeah, I do my job. So if I win the Republican primary, I'm not gonna ask for donations from people. Why? Because then I have to report them, how much money they donated to me, and I have to keep track of that. Because there's limit on how an individual can donate to a person. So I have to keep track of that. I cannot do that. That's too much work. So the only entities that I'm going to accept donation if I win the primary. It's Alaska Republican Party and also other organization affiliated with the Republican Party. Okay, because there are not that many of them. Okay, but individual donation, I will say thank you, but no thank you, because it's too much work to keep track of all those donations. Right? And I don't need that much money to win. If I lose this election, fine. But I, even if I lose, I'll do it my way. Okay, I don't want to take too much money. Money and power and freedom belongs to the people. That's one of my campaign platforms. So I don't want to take money from people. Money belongs to them. Right? We'll take 5 minutes. Money belongs to the people. Okay. Okay. So, uh, now that I'm home, I'm free to drink. Oh, that's good. Oh. Outside, I cannot drink, right? Yeah, I do drink sometimes, but then I have to wait for hours and hours before I get come back to home because I cannot drink and drive. If I get DUI, my campaign is over. Okay, so I don't drink and drive. So if I drink outside, I have to wait for hours and hours eating food and drinking water. Oh my goodness. So I typically don't drink outside. Okay, I drink inside when I'm at home. Right. So oh, you're alcoholic. Well, you have drinking problem. Well, I respect your opinion, but I would rather say I have drinking solution. Okay, to me, drinking is a solution. Okay, it works very well for me. Okay, I become very creative, come up with all those solutions to the world problems. So it works for me. Yeah. Yes, it does. And thank you for being with me. Thank you. Now it's giving out the juice. Puffball mushroom. Okay, it's getting better. Okay, now it's start to give out the juice. Yeah, it's getting better. So, I mean, incumbent Alaska State Senator. I mean, we are friends, okay? So I have nothing against the incumbent, okay? It's just that we happen to be in the same district. Okay, that's all. Yeah. All the other candidates, including the incumbent, okay, they are my friends. Okay, we know each other, and I support their campaign too. Okay, I did donate to their campaign, $5 each. Okay, not all of them because I don't have that much money. Some of them, okay. Yeah. I do support their campaigns. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna win or not, but I think I have a very good chance of winning. Okay, because people know me. Okay, and they know I'm a nice guy, and they like me a lot. I think I have a very good chance of winning. Okay, so it's the idealism, minor plusism. Okay, so I in the political potluck party PPP I lost, but that's good. Why? Because it's not the election. It's cooking competition, right? I lost. Minus in the election, I might win. Plus, minor plusism. Yeah, you gotta lose before you win, right? So yeah, something small like potluck party competition. Yeah, I lost. So lose small, win big. Minor plusism. Okay, I think I may have a very good chance of winning. Okay, 9 days from now, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I keep you posted. Of course, it will be 2 months later because I have a huge backlog of humanology series to be uploaded. Why? Internet is kind of slow in Alaska. Okay, uh, I mean, where I live here is kind of quasi-rural because it's cheaper house. This house is like when I bought this house, is I think it's like $160,000, something like that. 130,000, 160,000, 130,000, something like that. Okay, in the ballpark. Okay, so and I pay my mortgage like about $1,000 a month. Yeah, 30-year mortgage. Okay, so why so cheap? Well, it's quasi-rural place in Alaska, right? Half acre lot, 3 bedroom house. Hmm? I think this house was built in 1990s. I think, right? From what I recall, right? So or older than that. I don't know. All right, so yeah, it's very nice house and nothing fancy, of course, and but it's perfect for a single guy like me. And I got VA guaranteed home loan. That's why interest rate is low. Okay, VA because I'm veteran, U.S. Army. Yeah, VA backed guaranteed home loan, so that's why interest rate is low. I have very good credit score, right? Yeah. So, mhm. Yeah. So life is good, and so my campaign. Okay, I don't do any advertisement or road sign. Why? I don't have that kind of money, and even if I had money, I don't think I would do that. No advertisement, no road sign. Why? Uh, because it's too much work, right? And I don't want to work too much. Okay. I may lose this election. I may never get elected. But I believe democracy should not run by money. It should be run by people, ruled by people, not ruled by money. Ruled by money, that's plutocracy. Okay. So I believe democracy should not run by money. Okay. So if I win, if I get Republican Party support, then I'll spend that money in paid interviews with newspaper, television, journalists, radio, paid interview. I think that's better than advertisement. Paid interview with newspapers and yeah, question and answer Q&A session. That's something I would be very happy to do. I love interviews. I want to be interviewed. Yeah. And it will be paid interviews because hey, they are taking their time. If you get published or aired, it takes their air time. That costs a lot of money. Okay. Oh yeah, so I'll be willing to pay for it if I get party support after primary. If I win, okay. So I believe that if you are smart enough, you can win without spending too much money. Mhm. That's the gamble I'm playing now. That's what I'm betting on. I believe if you are smart enough, you can win an election without spending too much money. If you are smart enough, okay. Yeah, work smarter, not harder, kind of. Yeah, I learned that from U.S. Army. Okay, when I was in the U.S. Army, our sergeants and officers would tell us, junior enlisted, work smarter, not harder, and work and play. Okay? The way I see U.S. Army, my 4 years experience, it's like a school. I learned a lot, and also discipline. When we are late, okay, when we came late to formation, yeah, we get smoked, smoking session. It means push-ups, sit-ups, tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, we heavily disciplined. Okay, yeah, army strong. GoArmy.com, right? Yeah, fantastic. Mandatory fun and all these classes. Police call, meaning we pick up the trash. We call it police call. We police up the streets and yeah, police call. Mm. Clean the bathroom, urinals and toilet bowl. We did that. Mopping, sweeping. Yeah, good discipline, right? Yeah. Good time. Yeah. So I joined the army in the 2009. So I was like 31 years old. My colleagues, 18, 19. I was 31. My colleagues, 18, 19. So they were like 12, 13 years younger than me. Yeah, I'm kind of late bloomer, right? So I got out of the U.S. Army after 4 years, 2013, when I was like 35. I went to law school after that. At 35. My colleagues, 25. I was 35. So my law school colleagues, like 10 years younger than me. Okay. I'm kind of late bloomer, alright? Why? Well, first of all, English is not my first language. Okay, so it took me 7 years to graduate from university, undergrad. Okay, so language barrier, right? Took a long time to learn English. Very long time. How many years? 7 years in Korea and 3 years in America. Okay, total 10 years to learn English. So I went to Madison, Wisconsin University. Okay, 4 year program, undergrad. Okay, it took me 7 years. Why? I need 3 extra years to learn English. Okay, so after that, I went to Cornell, Ithaca, New York, where I was born. All right, and studied computational biology, computer science and biology, for 2 years, and it was very good education. Okay, yeah. After that, I dropped out, but no money was wasted. I got scholarship, fellowship. Okay, yeah. From whom? Some private organization, like charitable organization, who help out poor graduate students like myself. Okay, yeah, it was all paid for. They have family inheritance. They are very wealthy individuals, charitable organizations, right? Uh, yeah, in the Eastern Coast. I don't know who they are because they wanted to remain anonymous. Okay, yeah, they funded us, poor PhD candidates. Okay, but no money was wasted. Why? I learned in Cornell for 2 years, and everything I learned, I share it with the rest of the world, right here. Humanology series. Okay. Yeah, it's like give and take and give. Okay, yeah, I give it back to the humanity for free. Yeah, that's what humanology is about. Is knowledge sharing. Right? We'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Then maybe I sing your song, or maybe you will do martial art or dancing, whatever. Okay. So let's take 5 minutes. Okay. Good to be home. Where I can drink all I want. It's good to be home. I can drink here. Okay. Oh. Yeah. No place like home, right? Yeah. Alright, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so yeah, I sing your song. How about that? 'Cause- yeah, I woke up at 1 a.m. Sunday. Okay, because took a long nap, and karaoke bar was closed. Okay, so I went to a dance club kind of bar that opens probably still now. They close at 5 a.m. Okay, so yeah, it's at 4 a.m. Uh, yeah, I went there and handing out my campaign cards. Okay, and it was I almost ran out of my campaign cards. Okay, I got like three left at the end of the. I spent about 30 minutes there. Okay, so it was very productive. Okay, meet and greet, right? I mean, I met the owner of that bar. Okay, very nice, cool gentleman. Okay, and I know bouncers, bartenders. I know all of them. Okay, they're my friends, right? So, yeah. And also I get some feedbacks from towners, townies. Okay, yeah, great advices they give me. Okay, so yeah, so when I interact with people, I'm all ears. Okay, and they tell me stories, advices, and I take them to my heart and carry it everywhere. I learn from people. I take them as my teachers, my parents. No matter what age they are, many of them are younger than me, but I learn from them because they know something I don't know. Okay, I'm all yours. I'm all yours. Okay, yeah. So they give me advices and great advices. Okay, so yeah, yeah. So this election campaign is to me it's like classes, schooling. Okay, because I learn from people. Yeah, I just listen what they have to say. Okay, it's not always about politics. It's about history, because many of them, and all of them, know something that I don't know, and they experience something I didn't. So I very excited to listen to them, and they like it. I'm not pretending as a politician. No, I am genuinely interested in their experiences as a humanologist. I'm a collector. We are collectors of knowledges, human experience. We are humanologists. Okay, so we listen and learn, and we love it, and they love it too, because you have this guy who genuinely is interested in what they have to say, who are willing to listen and learn from them. They can feel it. My excitement of listening to them. That's why I think I have a very good chance of winning this election. Why? Because people love me. Because I'm humble. I'm a student. They are the teachers. So they love me because I love learning from them when they talk. I'm a very good listener because I love learning. I'm a good student. And they know it. I think I have a very good chance of winning, okay? So we'll see. 'Cause I don't know how it's gonna turn out, okay? But I think I have a very good chance of winning, okay? So this purple mushroom vodka is really good, okay? It's giving out the juice, you know. So my campaign is not about me, it's about the people. When I go out there campaigning, I listen. It's about the people. That's what my campaign is about. It's not about me. It's about the people. Rule by the people, democracy. Okay, and they know it. Okay, so I think I have a very good chance of winning. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, I know there's this repeating pattern, right? I made a movie. Okay, submitted to 50 different film festivals. Okay, I did win some awards, but it's very local, small film festivals in Australia. Well, they accepted my movie. Okay, in Australia, Pasadena, California, Ventura County, California, which is 1 hour north of Los Angeles, Ventura County, and Pasadena about 1 hour south of LA. Okay, so Australia, Ventura County, California, Pasadena, California, England, and Ireland, right? Yeah, they accepted my movie and presented it to the public. Very small film festivals, okay? Yeah, I call that a success, okay? It's not like Sundance Film Festival, New York Film Festival, Los Angeles Film Festival, or San Francisco Film Festival, or South by Southwest, something like that, yeah, in Austin, Texas. They did big film festival. They rejected my movie. Okay, but small film festivals, they did accept my movie. 5 of them out of 50 that I applied for. So it's 10%. But I call that a success. Why? It's about small people helping out small people. Okay, yeah, I call that a success. Very local, right? Hmm. So I went to Ireland Film Festival because I cannot go to all these five film festivals that accepted my movie. Okay, I have to pick and choose one. I went to Ireland. Why? Ireland Film Festival. Okay, because I've never been to Ireland before. All right. Uh, let's rewind. Let's go back. Okay. So I finished editing my movie. Therapy for Metaphobia is in YouTube. Okay. I finished film editing that movie when I was in Texas, U.S. Army barracks. Okay, finished editing. They submitted to 50 different film festivals. After that, while I was doing that, I was in Fort Hood, Texas, Clean, Texas. Okay, I love that town. I love Fort Hood. Okay, yeah, Copperas Cove, Hyco Heights, Clean, Texas, Belton. Okay, yeah, or Temple, Texas, in and about. Okay, yeah. So I was in Fort Hood, Texas, Clean, Texas. I love that town. Okay, so I finished editing. Well, let's roll back. Okay, I went to this San Antonio Film Festival. Okay, yeah, San Antonio is a beautiful town in Texas. River Walk, and yeah, the what's that museum? San Antonio, Texas. It's not El Dorado. It's what's the famous museum in San Antonio, Texas? I have to look it up. Okay. It's been a while. All right. I don't recall the name of it. El Amo. The El Amo. Yeah, I've been to the museum, San Antonio. El Amo. Okay. Yeah. Alamo. The Alamo, okay. So, yeah, I've been to museum, San Antonio, okay, Riverwalk. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Very European kind of, very Italian or Spanish. Yeah, Riverwalk. Yeah, the Alamo. Yeah, I've been to San Antonio, okay. And San Antonio Film Festival. Yeah, went there. And yeah, independent films, San Antonio Film Festival. I went there, okay, when I was in Fort Hood as a U.S. Army soldier, junior enlisted, E4 specialist. My job, electrician for helicopters, okay. Went to San Antonio Film Festival and then I looked at all these independent films. They're great, but I thought to myself, you know what? I can do better, okay? So in July 4th weekend, what year was that? That's like 2011. 2000, no. I joined the US Army 2009, right? Yeah. So like 2010, okay? And by then, I kind of abandoned this therapy for metaphobia movie project. Okay, all my storage, all my film, this mini DV, Panasonic, what? Panasonic camera. What's the name of that camera? DVX or something, and mini DV cassette tape. Okay, all this original footage. I just put in our storage in Los Angeles, California. Okay, public storage. Yeah, tripod and Panasonic DVX, 24p and mini DV cassette tapes. Okay, my desktop, this tower desktop computer with all this editing software. I just put in the storage in Los Angeles, California. Okay, yeah, I pay the rent, of course. Okay, whole time. So I went to San Antonio Film Festival. I looked at all this, watched all these independent filmmakers' movies. They're great, but I thought to myself, I can do better. Okay. So on July 4th weekend, I drove from Fort Hood, Texas, long weekend, like 4-day weekend. Okay, July 4th weekend, from Fort Hood, Texas to Los Angeles, California. Okay, I drove my car and went to public storage to finish my editing my film, okay, because I abandoned that project, right? So I went there, Los Angeles, California, public storage. I have my card, ID card, public storage, okay, but I forgot to bring my key to the lock, tamper-proof lock. It's kind of round, tamper-proof lock. I forgot to bring my key. I have my ID card, public storage, okay. So they let me in, but I forgot to bring my key to this public storage lock, tamper-proof lock. Okay. Oops, right? Yeah, public storage in Los Angeles, California. Okay. I have my ID card, so they let me in. Okay, but I forgot to bring the key to this lock, tamper-proof lock. Oops. We'll take 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay, let's stop and restart. Okay, I'll tell you the rest of the story. Okay, story time. Right. I'll see you later. Okay, so let's stop and restart. Yeah. Okay. Right. See you in 10 minutes. Okay.